Alright, so you clicked on this video to be decided one way or another of whether or not you should invest in Fei Se, if the character's good, if the character's bad, if the stories that you've heard all over the internet so far about the character is not worth it. What's going on, guys? My name is Ventus and welcome to the video. Listen, this is going to suck a lot more for me than it is for you because I have a lot more to lose here, and I just gotta tell you the truth. I gotta tell you my truth about this character. I have been trying to make content, decent content for this character for since I got the character, and it has not been easy, and that is simply because the truth of the matter is I don't think that Fei Se is that free-to-play friendly. I think the character is actually pretty cool. There are some really neat aspects about it. The domain that she creates, the Fantasia that she creates, it does continuous fire damage over time when you use her skill. Just this giant, fire dome, it does damage. And then, whenever you get higher advancements of her, she does more damage with her illusions, and however many illusions you have on the field, you can increase damage that way, especially when you have higher advancements. Right now, I have the character, I'm stuck at A2. I was hoping to try to get the character at A3 at some point in time before I made this video, but it just wasn't. I wasn't able to get the character A3, and it's been a couple days now, and I have to put this video out. I have to put something out there for the character. And listen, man, I gotta tell you, as a DPS character goes, I get it. I know what this character is. It's supposed to be, from what everybody tells me in my live streams, this character is supposed to be like an off-screen support type DPS. It's not supposed to be the on-screen DPS. When you're doing the fire DPS right now, Leo was supposed to be your on-screen DPS. My Leo was only at A0, so no advancements there. So the honest truth of the matter is, I want to tell you that the character is cool. The only thing that's really cool about this character at this point in time is as far as the making of this video is the ability that the character flies, has a little bit faster overland movement, but that in and of itself, that I want to tell you that the character is good. I want to tell you that the character boosts my damage at A2. I want to tell you that the character at A1 is pretty decent, but the fact of the matter is, I've been doing runs all day with the character, trying to do damage, and there have been people in the void or the frontier clashes that have been just easily out DPSing me, that I know that if I put on my Volt team, I clearly will clear them, and it's just not been a really rewarding experience playing with Fei Se. I mean, they did a lot with the animations, and I am confident that at higher advancement the character is really, really good, and I think that if you do want the character to be good, you're going to have to be very generous with how you spend in the game to get a higher advancement of the character. So talking about all these advancements of the character, I'm just going to look at the advancements right now. Alright, so the first advancement says Blazing Heart's damage base multiplier is increased to 60% of attack while in the combat state. If the Wanderer inflicts multiple burn effects, Blazing Heart's damage base multiplier is additionally increased to that of the highest multiplier effect. Second advancement, which is what I have, increased the current weapon's base attack growth by 16%. The 3-star advancement, the maximum number of Fei Se's Fantasia is increased to 2. That means the little illusions that she creates. After whirling lands a hit, additionally create 1 Fei Se's Fantasia. 4 stars, increase the current weapon's base attack growth by 30%. And the 5-star advancement says, for every 1 Fei Se's Fantasia or Lotus Petal in the Mirage, Blazing Heart's damage is additionally increased by 12%. Lotus Aspara's endurance consumption is reduced by 75%. Lotus Aspara is the little flying that she can do. And at 6 stars, Soulwear damages base multiplier is increased to 270% of attack. Shatter is doubled, and after landing a hit, there is a 15% chance to inflict a 65% delay for 2 seconds, ineffective against bosses in team play and unavailable in Apex League. So, you see, like the 5 and the 6, that is where the damage is really going to come in. Now, I've been running a bunch of different teams, and I have to tell you, I've got to be honest with you, I have been running into more problems than not with my character, with the teams that I want to run. It appears like the more illusions you have on the field, the more damage you're going to get out of Fei Se, so that means you're going to have to run your land, you're going to have to run your Leowa, but at the same time, there's no sort of healing factor there, so you're going to take damage and eventually die unless you play your cards super good. I've been dying trying to solo bosses. I've managed to be able to solo a boss when I was using Nemesis as a heal. I can't really have Fiona on my team and use that as a heal because that doesn't give me enough heals to solo a boss, like an open world boss. So definitely got to have a weapon that is really dedicated to heals. So that means having one less weapon that creates illusions so you don't get that extra damage. As much as I want to say the character is good, as much as I want to encourage you to go out and get this character, I in good conscience can't do that. I have to be honest and tell you the truth that I am not enjoying this character like at all. And I'm sorry to say that. If you want to spend your money on a banner, I say go ahead and invest in Leowa. That's going to be your best bet for fire DPS. There aren't that many fire weapons out there. I say Leowa land. Those are going to be your best investments. Fei Se, I'm just not seeing enough at lower advancement to justify spending money on it. Like with Mimi, Mimi's A0 was fantastic. Mimi's A1 was amazing. I have Mimi at A3, and I feel like the weapon is super powerful. I don't feel the need to get the A5, A6, but with this character, I feel there is an absolute need to get the A5, A6. So, yeah, I can't really persuade you one way or another to get the character. I can't. It's just not been a good experience for me. And again, if I get the character at A3, there might be some like advancements in power. I even have 2 weapon chips for the character, the weapon matrices I was able to pull. And I'll read to you what the weapon chips actually say. So for the 2-piece set, it says, after using any flame, weapon, skill, or discharge, increase all attack by 14% for 30 seconds. This set effect works in the offhand slot. Only the set with the highest star rating will take effect. And then the 4-piece set, when equipped with at least 1 flame weapon, increase all elemental damage by 14%. After creating Fei Se's Fantasia, additionally increase final damage by 9% for 25 seconds. This set effect works in the offhand slot. Only the set with the highest star rating will take effect. So maybe if I had the 4-piece set, I would see some advancement. Maybe if I had the A3, the A4, A5, I don't know what's going to happen. I'll tell you what I'll do though. I'll keep you posted, because I'm actively going to be trying to get the A3. Maybe next month when my next paycheck comes through, I'll be able to go ahead and get the A3, and I'll tell you how that works, and I'll probably get the other 2-piece matrices so I can put the 4-piece set on, see how that works. But as of right now, if you're a free-to-play player and you're thinking about getting this character and spending your resources that you got to get this character at an A0 and A1, I gotta tell you, save your money, man. And that's just the truth. I gotta tell you to save your money. This character isn't worth it. It really isn't. I wanted to believe that it was. The flying thing is cool. The extra fire damage is cool, but I'm just not seeing enough fire damage to justify. Because if I use my Volt team and out DPS anybody, and then use my fire team and get easily smacked by literally everybody in damage, what's the point of a DPS character that can't do damage unless you completely max it out? Like, I feel like if the character is going to do damage, it needs to do decent damage. And the thing about it is that blows me away that Mimi was a tank character, a defense character, not a DPS character, and that DPS character at A0 is doing more damage than this DPS character at A. It is what it is. Alright, so if you're gonna spend your money on this banner, on this whatever, get Leowa, get Land. You can kind of skip Annabelle, I think. Leowa, Land, that's going to be your best bet. But if you've got money to burn, go ahead and get a A6 on Fei Se, because I'm pretty sure A6 Fei Se with chips is going to be probably one of the most powerful weapons on your team because of everything that it says. But if you're free to play or Dolphin like me, you just don't have that much to spend, maybe save your money until the next one. All right, so listen, I apologize. But that's my truth so far, and I had to put something out because I hadn't made any videos on the character, and I had to put something out. But if you have any questions, anything you want to see about the character as far as teams or whatnot, let me know down in the comments, and I'll try to, show you those teams. I'm going to be making some videos over the next couple of days about teams that I think would work with the character and how to just squeeze out some more damage with the character. All right, so thank you guys for watching. My name is Ventus, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out.